Hey, what up? It's J Spot Jack Cheese from Catback Comics once again with another movie review. And for the first time ever, I'm joined by a guest. Yeah. Dino Deegs in his first ever
review with
yeah,
anything?
Yeah, for anything. Okay, so the movie we watched in honor of Free Comic Book Day, which was great, and hope you guys had a good time too. Was The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I think
it was good.
It was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was
like
the most
overall, it was like, oh shit!
We got Prince.
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 Okay, don't rip him.
Does that sound necessary?
Yeah.
But eating fried okra with who?
Oprah. Prince, I give
Prince the artist?
no, fuck him.
Of
Prince, I give the Prince a pretty good grade.
I
What grade?
would yes, I'd give him two Batmans out of.
Whoa, that's that'd be a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'd give him like a 8.68.
Really?
So 3.68 Batmans out of 5, but 8.68.
I guess
They're
so.
good. They're awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you like these prints like we do, check out Jelly Soup Studios.
Shout out to Travis for actually watching the movie with us.
Yeah.
Shout out to Free Comic Book Day for being free.
Okay. Yeah.
Free Comic Book Day is 4 out of 5. Yeah.
Sure.
Shout out to Bow 1, 2, and 3 at Rooks.
We're on a different grading scale for those, so.
Okay. Well, no, that was just in general. That was in the general Bow. Like,
okay.
Shout out to Thursday.
I'd say overall, Bob.
Yeah, overall Bow. So shout out to Jack.
3.82 out of 5.
Matt.
3.82 out of 5. Superman's.
Okay, all right. Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man. He gets 5 out of 5.
Superman's, right?
What? For doing Spider-Pack?
Oh, for doing Spider-Pack.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's hard to replace Nip. I mean, Isaiah's the closest we can get to replacing Nip, and
yeah,
because he's a 12-year-old child.
Yeah.
So.
I'd give that puppy a 5 out of 5.
That puppy gets a 6 out of 5 for me.
It's a 6 out of 5. Yeah, probably.
That puppy was awesome, and
that puppy was so cool.
Puppy, if you're watching this, shout out to you. Stay puppy forever.
Yeah, you know, come on. I got open door, man.
Yeah, open. I mean, we're Cat Pack, but we allow you in.
Open
here.
Bar.
Open. Dane DeHaan. Dane.
He gets 5.
5 Batmans
Yeah.
out of 5. Yeah.
Not as much as the puppy.
Yeah, puppy gets 6. Puppy almost gets 7 Batmans out of 5.
Yeah, for sure.
But Dane gets he gets 5. Mostly because his name is Dane DeHaan.
Dane DeHaan.
That's a nice name to say.
Mhm.
And he's a good actor. Go see Chronicle. Go see this other one.
Oh, Place Beyond the Pines.
Go see
That's
that.
a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah. Dane DeHaan.
Go watch Max Landis' stuff.
Yeah. Max Landis. Spider-Man.
All right,
Amazing
thoughts.
Spider-Man.
What's our? Come on.
It
Hit me with something.
It was the best comic book movie. Not like. It was closest to the comic book, I think.
No, on both accounts.
I don't think.
I like the movie, but no,
Okay.
I disagree. On like a lot. What? Because when Stacy dies?
I got a text. You can tell him, but. All right. So we saw Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, we already established this.
Oh, we did.
I wonder you don't do reviews. Okay, on scale of Batman's out of 5, I give Dagon probably 2 Supermans out of 5. So
Shoot.
it's 3 out of 10. That's not good, Dagon. Need to. People are giving you low reviews. Okay, so you like the movie.
Uh,
So what about it? What were
Electro's-
standout? What were
Electro's
standout
voice.
points?
Electro's voice.
Electro's
was really
voice was cool.
It had like a.
You know what? Sorry, go ahead. I was just gonna say I realized what it reminded me of.
What does it remind you of?
It reminds me of the beginning of Iron Man, the song.
Sort of like a staticky feel to it, and like you could like hear him breathing, like almost like a wheeze
Yeah.
type thing. It was pretty cool though.
It sounded electric.
It's
It did.
yeah, that's what it was.
I think that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
It's
and-
supposed to be like if it
Oh, you didn't
like
know?
electricity.
He's Electro.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So like there's good like story development with Electro and Harry Osborn and
Yeah,
Goblin.
I thought they handled their characters well.
Yeah.
Although, of course like I said, they kind of venomed Green Goblin a little bit. Especially since he's like one of Spider-Man's main arch enemies, and they kind of are just like, he's in one scene.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like with Harry Osborn it was good, and then when he was
The build up to that was cool. I thought like you really felt like, and you understood like why he did this, and it's completely different from the books, but it was still a cool like. I'm not gonna be a stickler and be like, it's different.
yeah, it was, but then when they transformed him into Green
Goblin,
Goblin,
and
it
he was
was
cool. He was a cool. He was a cool.
He was
Green
a cool.
Goblin.
He was a real
Dane
cool.
DeHaan. There's rumor going around that I'd suck his dick. Hit me up. We'll talk about it.
Dane DeHaan.
Shoot.
You get dick
Shoot.
sucking from that. So
shoot the shit. Suck the dick. I'll do whatever, man.
Dane DeHaan. Take that to note.
He's a good actor though.
Yeah, Emma Stone's not alive anymore.
I said that already.
You did?
Yeah. And I mean, fucking obviously, from more than like 5 minutes into the movie, like the first time you see her, she's like giving her graduation speech, and she's like, "We're going to die eventually."
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, okay, we get it.
And they
we get
over.
what you're trying to say. We know that Gwen Stacy dies.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, at least we did, but nobody else in the fucking
Yeah.
audience did. She's not dead.
She doesn't.
She's not dead.
It's Emma Stone. But bad point was there was a lot of lovey-dovey stuff with Peter Parker,
It was like overly
and
cheesy.
yeah, it was really bad. Like it wasn't bad; it was just too much of it. I mean,
Yeah.
because they had it in the first one, so they don't need to like we were saying they don't need to reintroduce that love scenario that they have.
But even if they did, they could have done it less
Yeah,
like ham-fisted than this.
yeah, it was
just, like,
definitely
so, like-
ham-fisted in the asshole. Like
Yeah,
that's-
it was like double ham-fisted.
Yeah, it's what it was.
It was ham-double-fisted. For sure.
And then Spider-Man was good. Like the
That's
character.
what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, as Spider-Man or as Peter or both?
Both.
Or
It was
what?
like it was.
I liked him better. I liked Peter better in this one, I guess. It's just like the thing that bugged me with the first one was like he was not. People were like, "Oh, he's more like Spider-Man than in the old ones." Yeah, but he's nothing like Peter Parker.
Exactly.
And he's more like Peter Parker in this one, but
Yeah.
he's still kind of got that like little
Yeah.
bit of not.
Yeah, like he's like as Spider-Man, he's like a lot more joking, like he's supposed to be. You know,
Yeah.
like.
But
playing
Peter
around.
Parker, he's the same thing.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
as Peter Parker, he is a loser.
Yeah, like
nerd, and
in
in this, he's like
he's
a
cool.
jock, funny boy.
Yeah, he's like
a class clown.
He's wearing like skate like he was wearing
Yeah,
like
he's a skater
Yeah,
and
he was wearing
shit,
like
yeah.
Thrasher stuff. He was wearing like all this skater stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
he seemed cool.
Mm-hmm.
And but like I'm mostly focused on the villains. Like I really enjoyed what they did.
Those
with
were
the villains.
definitely the villains were like by far the high point.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
easily.
With Electro, they for some reason focused on the teeth a lot. Like
Yeah.
when
When he's Max,
when he's
got a
Max,
huge ass gap. in
and
his
for some
teeth.
reason when he turns into Electro, they focus on his teeth and they.
Yeah.
But like that, and it looked that was weird.
And then when he's like the Invisalign Electro,
yeah, it was
stuff.
they just kept.
corrected his teeth.
I did like
Sony Invisalign.
Yeah, Sony had a lot of product
Yeah.
placement.
Sony Vio got more screen time than
Spoilers.
Rhino.
Sony had product
Sony-
placement.
Vino. Sony Rhino.
Sony.
They're
Rhino.
gonna try to like combine Rhino and Vio just so they can
It's
like
just
have.
like the Rhino suit is
the
just
Sony
gonna
Vi-
be Sony Oscorp.
he's like, oh,
so
this super strong suit.
Spider-Man.
I can defeat Spider-Man with the help of my Sony Vio laptop. He's got like a really meaty voice.
Yeah.
I liked his voice though.
Yeah, his voice was cool. And the Green Goblin laugh.
Gotcha, Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Green Goblin laugh was awesome. It was awesome.
Dane DeHaan just
Dane DeHaan
kills it in
Dane-
what?
This is a Dane DeHaan review, and you get everything ever.
Yeah.
Dane DeHaan.
You want these prints?
You can have these prints, Dane DeHaan.
Let me suck your dick. Wait, you. There's a little weird part with Aunt May.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of that too. That was
like, if you notice that, and like they were having a real emotional moment, and it was like really touching. Literally, it was really touching, and like I was starting to like get all like, oh, Aunt May, and then all of a sudden he like grabs her and he's like, you're my everything, Aunt May, and they touch foreheads and they look like they're gonna like kiss.
It kind of takes you out of the moment.
Yeah, I got awkward. Like, it was a good moment until that happened.
Yeah, there were just parts like that that made it hard to take it seriously. Sometimes.
Yeah, and he keeps seeing Gwen's dad, like he keeps seeing the ghost. Every time he sees a ghost, he gives it like a really like that. It's just like he just sees it and he stares at it.
There's a shot where he. Well, you explain it and I'll do it.
Yeah, he's just like, what is it? It's after graduation, and like he sees Gwen's dad like behind their family, and he just looks at him like that, and it like focuses on his face, like zooming in slowly for, I don't know how long would you say, like for what felt like forever, and it cuts to her dad, and you're like, oh, okay, that face is over. Cuts back, still that.
It's good having a side like for this, because I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, so yeah, it's hard to like stay in the moment with spots like that.
New grade on Dagan being a reviewer is up to like 1.62 Batmans out of 5. So 6. You're moving up. So you know.
All right.
Check Rotten Tomatoes. Well, don't check Rotten Tomatoes. It's a terrible fucking rating website. Check, but like Metacritic.
Speaking of critics, Jaden Smith was completely right about
No, I still say fuck that. No.
Jaden Smith was right about this.
That's
movie.
what Travis said. Travis his new role model is, or Vic's new role model is Jaden Smith.
I wouldn't take it that far.
I don't. He seemed pretty.
My role model is who? Who's
Me?
no?
I don't know. Why'd you look at me?
It's
Jaden Smith.
No,
Oh, I was gonna say that about
Okay,
me.
yeah,
Okay,
that's
Dane DeHaan. Yeah,
Dane
fuck
DeHaan. Dane DeHaan is my role model. Dane DeHaan was good. I don't know if we said that yet. Dane DeHaan. For the one trailer that I saw about this, like a good half of it was Rhino being in it, and with this you see Rhino the first like
basically what you see in the trailer. is
5
what-
yeah 5-10 minutes of the movie, and then the last 2 minutes.
Not
of the
even
movie.
that much.
Yeah, it was disappointing, but then it was also really cool because Rhino was a minor character, and the way they end it, I love the ending. Like, you're thinking it's like, oh, it's restarting. This is a big fight scene.
Oh no, I knew it was gonna end there, but
I didn't. The return of Spider-Man, that was really cool.
Yeah,
like how
I thought the saving grace of the movie was like the third act, really. Like from, I don't know, last half hour ish, maybe like 40 minutes. It was from when Harry, like I said, from when he gets fired from Oscorp, and then he goes and recruits Electro, and they like have the fight, and Gwen dies, which is fucking brutal.
Yeah, it was like, you usually don't expect brutal deaths in like, especially Spider-Man movies.
Pretty rough.
But they didn't slack at all there. You could hear like when she hit the ground and her body was like, oh, it was awesome. It's
good.
It's good.
Yeah, and then after that, until like him like be like sulking for like months, and then like the like big dramatic heroic return of Spider-Man, that was awesome. Yeah, that was really cool.
That was a good moment when he returned. He saved that little kid.
Yeah, it was built up so much. And it was like so like there was all that heroic music and everything, but it works because it's Spider-Man.
Exactly.
And I thought that was really cool.
And just his stance, like after he sent that kid off and he looked at the cops, and he's like, oh, it's good to be
He's just like in total command of the situation. Yeah. He just like hops up on the car and he's just like, hey, and they toss him the megaphone. Yeah. And he's like, yo, bitch.
Yo. With Gwen's death I just thought that I didn't like it, just to make sense, like how he was like, stay with me. After he already knows, like he has looked at her and held her and knows she's dead, but he's like, stay with me. I mean, it was kind of upsetting because he was like having that I don't know what you call it. Like he didn't believe that she was dead.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it
think
was
that's
like,
what it was.
yeah,
like,
that was upsetting, but it just I don't know. It was weird. I don't like Andrew Garfield's cry face. It's very annoying.
yeah, they pick Spider-Man with weird cry faces.
Yeah, like Tobey
They really
Maguire
do.
has weird cry face. Andrew Garfield has weird cry face.
Mhm.
I liked with the villains again. How they weren't originally evil. Like especially with Jamie Foxx.
Well, none of the villains are originally.
I know, but like in
Well,
this one, especially like you could tell when Jamie Foxx first went out in public with his powers, like he didn't want to hurt. He was like, I don't know what's going on. Help me, please.
Yeah, no,
and
I saw
like,
the movie.
What? What'd you say? What'd you say?
And he's like, I don't want to hurt people, and
There was a good moment where you think Spider-Man and Electro are gonna be friends, and it's really believable. And then
well, no, like I said, like it's obviously not going to happen. He's obviously going to be a bad guy and stuff, but like, I don't know. I still like that. It's like, oh no, even though I know it's not gonna happen. If they're just like, if he just understood.
there's a good like moment of you feel bad for the villains at
Yeah.
one point. You feel bad for Harry when he gets fired, like when he gets set up, and then
Well, yeah, like the whole time you feel bad for him. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, his dad treating him like shit.
and then he's dying. He's trying to save
Yeah.
himself, but nobody's helping him. And then you
Like
feel,
worse than even in like the old Spider-Man, because like Willem Dafoe is an asshole to James Franco, but they had scenes where
Yeah.
he's like I love you. And
yeah. But with that, like
yeah, he's like dying. He's
yeah,
like,
Norman
fuck
shit on
you.
him as he was dying. And with Jamie Foxx too, with Electro, with Max Dillon, so many names. With Max Dillon,
Max Dillon on the court.
you feel bad for him because he's invisible. He's more nerdy than Peter Parker, which is not right. Spider Slayer cameo was cool.
Yeah, I did like all the teasing in this movie is like through the fucking roof.
It's awesome.
They
yeah.
got Felicia Hardy in it.
Yeah.
Thank God they cut out Shailene Woodley as Mary Jane, and they got B.J. Novak as Alistair Smythe.
Yeah. BJ.
Did I say Felicity Jones is playing Felicia? So
Yeah. BJ Novak is gonna be a sweet Spider Slayer because
I don't know if he's necessarily going to be the Spider
he
Slayer.
better be
That would be
because
cool.
he plays a. You got tired of a review. We suck.
Oh God.
Vulture, Doc Ock.
Oh yeah, the teases for the Sinister Six.
Yeah,
are
which
pretty
means
crazy, too.
instead of Doc Ock bringing Sinister Six together, it sounds like Green Goblin's gonna bring them together because he's funding all their equipment.
Oh yeah, that's what I assumed.
Yeah. There's a lot of good following shots. Oh yeah, when Spider-Man would like skydive or whatever, he would just like base jump. It was really good. Really cool shots on that. I like those. And with Electro, towards the end when he was sort of mastering his powers, how he could like, how he was sort of, it wasn't really flying. It was more like a electric glide, the dance. You know, he would just like, he would kind of hop, like dino hop from place to place, and it would just like leave a
Doom, doom, doom. Travis said he didn't like that music, but I thought it was cool.
I don't know. I thought it was cool, but it was kind of childish, I guess. Oh, when Electro's in the city and he hears like you can hear the voices whispering.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
sort of part of the music. It's like they betrayed you. They're shooting at you.
You're
All
fed
that.
up with this world.
Yeah, like all that whispering. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I like Electro when he flies type of thing, and when he turns himself into like electricity itself. And the Electro suit kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, like who built that?
I don't know. I think Harry just have it laying around, like.
And how can that turn into electricity?
Yeah, and why did he have it? So Harry could touch him on the shoulder. You said.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, all this rubber.
What other reason did he have it? They don't show it, but is his dick out? When he, like, did they do it for like?
They never showed
modesty?
his dick when he was.
No, but
They should have, because Jamie Foxx's dick is on the internet.
I did think the part where Harry frees him and then I think it's there, and then he like reforms himself. It was like very Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna say that. I was just
very
gonna say
Dr.
that.
Manhattan.
Yeah, it was crazy, Dr. Manhattan. And if he would have showed up naked, it would have been Dr. Manhattan.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And they should have just had Billy Crudup playing. That would have been awesome.
I like how Electro kind of inspired Harry to go insane. Like that speech that Harry found of Electro, like introduce you to a
the
world.
power and
Introduce you
pride. See, badass mother.
to. Won't take nothing off of nobody. Junior.
Once again.
Electro made the movie.
Or Dane DeHaan.
Dane DeHaan.
Dane DeHaan.
The after credits thing was stupid.
That was stupid as fuck.
Yeah, it was a preview for X-Men. I'm pretty sure it's Days of Future Past.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it was just a preview for that.
It was just like, it started in the middle of a fucking scene, and then one of the people becomes Jennifer Lawrence, and then she becomes Jennifer Lawrence.
It was
and then
basically
she
just
walks out of the plane.
See this movie, it has Jennifer Lawrence.
And it ended with, like, logos. And, like,
Yeah.
this.
It was terrible.
So it wasn't even, like, filmed for the tag.
Yeah.
It was just, like, they took a half minute scene out of the movie.
And the guys doing Spider-Man don't even have the rights to... Right?
I'll have to double check.
But
I think so.
We'll link the sources at the bottom of this video. Alright? Because we can do that.
Mhm.
We'll just put words like right there saying something. Like Dane DeHaan. Just
Wait, yeah, I
just
think
like
can.
put
Can do that.
Just put
Dane DeHaan.
Just flash his name.
Dane DeHaan. Got mad motherfucking marijuana crops. Wait, where the fuck are we gonna... But the movie bounces out. Travis said it was like one of the best. He's like, top 5 superhero movies. Fuck you. I think it was good, but I don't think it was that
It
good.
was good. I enjoyed it. I guess I don't know. I've never really enjoyed.
Well, like, I think he focused too much, because he was like, the movie was like, it was like okay until like the ending, and I'm like, I'm the same way, but like that still doesn't make it an amazing movie. It has to be a well balanced movie for me to say that it's.
It was the
amazing.
first half was.
It was
good. It was a good
and
build
it had
up.
moments and stuff, and Harry was really awesome to see like develop.
Yeah, it
what
was.
little there was.
Yeah.
Um,
It was starting to get on the edge of Spider-Man 3 with too many characters development.
I like Spider-Man 3.
You also like being so. They didn't really have Green Goblin be Green Goblin until after Electro died.
Right.
They kind of balanced that out evenly with not having too many actual.
Yeah,
supervillains.
the villains weren't actually like occupying the same time together.
which
yeah.
was good.
Definitely. It was just kind of hard, like, because it seemed like Electro, because he was in it like throughout.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like he was like the main bad guy, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just
Because he was in it.
well, because usually the main bad guy is the one with the plan.
Yeah.
And he was like the one that was throughout, but all he wanted to do was kill Spider-Man.
Yeah, and it was his. I liked his character a lot because he was so crazy. I guess when he was so needy. Like when he heard someone say they need him, or when he heard someone remember his name, he was so thirsty. He was so thirsty for acknowledgement that it drove him insane. And it's awesome. But yeah, he was a super. He had powers throughout the movie, but not until
he didn't really seem like a main villain.
Yeah, it was weird. Like it was more Harry. But
even though his plan was still like only like at the very end.
Yeah.
It's a very strange structure for villains, I guess. Alright, so grading time.
Yes. Dane DeHaan.
Open up the jackets.
I give Amazing Spider-Man number 2 Amazing Spider-Man, I give 2.62 Batmans out of 5.
Or 7.62.
Yes, if we're the unintelligent.
I was gonna give a different grade, but his is actually really close. That's probably what I was gonna give it to. I just thought his was gonna be way different. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
It's good. I'd recommend you go see it if you enjoy Spider-Man. If not, go see it. So. Alright, well, it's your turn. Dane DeHaan. Dane DeHaan.
Dane DeHaan.
Dane DeHaan.
Dane DeHaan.
Dane DeHaan.
Dane DeHaan.
Dane DeHaan.
Dane DeHaan.